Welcome back, people. It's your boy Samsisu back once again with another video on EAFC 25, and as you can see from the team here, we have got our Centurion loans, these Ballon d'Or loans actually, and Mbappe and Hansen are the choices that I went for. Lots and lots of people ended up with Mbappe. I mean, the weekend league this weekend was just all about who could use Mbappe better. Could it be you or somebody else, your opponent, who is better at using Mbappe and scoring as much goals? I mean, there was games where I was going in and scoring 5 goals with Mbappe, my opponent was scoring 5 goals, and then it was just a matter of who else could we use to score the other winning goal. It was all about the Mbappe show. Hansen was a complete letdown. I mean, I was looking forward to using Hansen so much. I don't know whether it's a skill issue, whether I need to get used to how she plays and what she can do on the pitch, but I felt like Hansen could not outpace the defenders when it was going down that wing. I mean, she was getting caught by Robertson. I mean, Robertson catching up to Hansen. It was just blew my mind away. But then that made me question whether these cards actually, these Ballon d'Or cards, were actually that juiced. I don't think they were. I think these cards EA have made like their gold cards. I think they were playing like their gold cards. Even Mbappe on some occasions with 98 pace could not outpace the defenders. I mean, Van Dijk was catching up to him. Other players, other defenders were catching up to this card. How's that possible? With 98 pace, 98 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. How is that possible? And then also with Hansen, with her sprint speed, she should quite easily be running away from Robertson, but she didn't do that. I mean, we've got a couple more days with these cards. It has been fun. I mean, it's been absolutely fun playing with these cards, because look, let's be honest, most of us casual players will not get to play with Mbappe or Hansen for most of the game. I mean, only right to the end, but then by that time the fun's out of the game. You want to be enjoying these cards early on in the game so you can actually have fun, score against opponents. But I just definitely think that these cards were nerfed by EA. They're not 95 rated cards, they're more like their gold cards, if not probably less than that, and EA knew this, and I think the gamers out there who play this game week in week out know that these cards are not 95 rated, okay? And then you get the streamers, the ones who play this game professionally, like Bateson and like others, who've been complaining on social media about why everyone's been given these cards. In fact, they've been crying about it, and it's astonishing to hear that from them, these players who get to play with these players right from day one. Why are they so upset about players, casual players, getting these players? Is it because they're scared? Is it they're scared that these players who will show them up and show them that these guys who've been playing this game and acting like they're the best players at EAFC are just not good enough? They've just got a decent team, they've got top players. I mean, Bateson coming out with this tweet here, it's just ridiculous, saying, oh, I'm not sure if I'm being selfish, but I really hope EA do not have another loan thing like this. What? Champs has already showed. What is all this about? Read it. What is this? The score lines have been crazy because everyone's been on equal footings. That's why, Bateson, because finally the players that you're going up against are actually, I've got a decent striker. But look at my team. I've still got so many goal players rocking in this team. I've got, you know, Nico Williams, Patry, De Jong, Balde. Look at these players, and I was coming up against teams that had inform cards, promo cards throughout the whole team. And Bateson is complaining about not, people having equal players against him. We've only got the likes of, Mbappe and Hansen, when he's got an entire squad full of top players, and he gets to play with them all through the game. And he's complaining that, oh, why have the paupers been given enough equal footing for this one weekend? It's just ridiculous, and it just shows you what some of these streamers and content creators are like. They don't want normal players to get the players like Mbappe, because it shows up the content creators, because the content creators and these streamers aren't actually good at the game. Some of them might be, let's be honest, yeah, but some of them are just rely on having way better teams than everybody else. But overall, look, I think this has been brilliant. This promo has been brilliant. I'm sure lots more people have jumped onto the game just so they can actually play with Mbappe and other top players. It's made it lots and lots of fun. I'm sure lots of casual players have found this weekend league, and this just playing with these cards even in rivals has been fun. And look, am I saying that this is brilliant? Everyone should have Mbappe? No, I don't think everyone should have Mbappe. I like the concept of having to build your team, an ultimate team, but it just gives you a taster of what your team could be if you had Mbappe, if you had Hansen, and all the rest of these Ballon d'Or players in your teams. That's what it does, and it encourages you to go out there and maybe buy these top players. That's what I'm thinking. That's all I'm thinking. But look, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this weekend, this Ballon d'Or promo where we got these loan cards. What did you think of this promo? Are you happy to have this, or are you in the same camp of Bateson? I mean, I personally think Bateson is acting selfish. He says, could I be acting selfish? Of course you're acting selfish, mate, because you can go out there and buy any of these cards outright. Yeah, you can play them in your team. If maybe not in your RTG, but you could go and play on your other account. We do not have that privilege of having another account. We have one account. We grind this RTG out. We don't put any coins or money onto the game. We play and we grind, and we try to compete against people like you day in, day out, and we still do a good enough job. So this is to everybody out there who doesn't put coins onto this game, just grinds out the game and still performs like the very best. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe. You're with your boy Samsisu, back once again.